Anyway, yeah, it's a perfect follow-on. I put my hand up because not many people were doing so. So I thought, oh, I better say something. Then everybody's got their hand up. And anyway, it's the ideal moment because you're talking about hoping for more exposures and more awakening next year. And as you probably know, and I know most people in this group or who follow this group are into the spiritual side as well. And of course, I follow what lots of the spirit guides say. I'm linked up with a few of them. A couple of them are friends of mine.
Yeah.
And this is particularly 2024 is going to be a year of truth. And it's quite interesting because even some of the fringe medium stroke psychics who I wouldn't 100% necessarily put in like in a book, I wouldn't quote them because psychic can be different from channeled spirit messages. But even those ones are saying truth, that's what they're getting as well. So I think that's wonderful. There's a lot going to come out, especially in the first 6 months, I think Jonathan said, who speaks through Elaine Thorpe. Some people may have heard of her. If not, they should have a look. I'd usually share on bits of it. Elaine doesn't mind on YouTube. I usually take little clips, sometimes the whole video, and put it on my channel as well. So if you can't remember her name, I'll try and remember to put it in the chat, but if you can't remember her name, you'll find it on under my name on YouTube. And I've also got one on BitChute where I share more controversial messages from or talks by other people like Andrew Bridgen, or Bridgen, however you pronounce that.
Bridgen.
Yeah, the one good MP. Yeah. So it's going to be a year of a lot of exposures. Jonathan and many of the other spirit guides have said. So there's a lot more coming out. And there's a lot more going to be cleared away. A lot of politicians will be replaced or gone from power or resign because when all these exposures come out, I don't see what else they can do, and basically virtually all of them should resign in my opinion. But from a spiritual point of view, it's excellent. The more they've pushed, as White Feather, who speaks through Robert Goodwin, said, the more they push, the more reaction. So that they've actually put themselves into the spot where everybody's now waking up, or loads more people than ever before are waking up to the and pushing back and realizing and learning so much more. And the great news from my point of view, as far as people like myself are concerned, is it's waking them up spiritually as well. Lots of people have discovered the truth about the corruption, like Richard Vobes, and now he's on the spiritual path as well. He speaks exactly the same as I would speak, to say that we're all spirit beings living a temporary life on earth. So it's excellent. It's had this great knock-on effect. So it's all positive from here on. And lots of them say the world's going to transform, the new earth, as it were, but especially between 2024 and 2026. So it isn't that long, really. It's only another couple of years, and probably a lot of it in 2025 anyway. So one of them said by 2026, so allowed a bit of flux in there because nothing's 100% set in stone. So all the bad stuff, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that people call victims and people suffering as the usual thing with the baddies or whatever you want to call them, inflicting or causing wars and mad mayhem and crazy things going on and killing all sorts. But we have to also remember that nobody has ever died. They don't really die. They go home to spirit. It isn't a nice way to go. I'm sure if there aren't many. Passing in his sleep would probably be quite nice, but otherwise, anything that involves suffering or hardship or emotional or physical pain, it's not very nice. But everybody ultimately comes out of their body and moves on, and sometimes they come out of their body quicker. You know, they don't actually suffer as much as it appears because they've partially detached from their body. Like lots of people with NDEs, you know, they don't even feel the impacts of a car crash. They're zoomed, they're zipped out of their body straight away. So anyway, I just thought I'd and you know, share a few things that there are positive times ahead, and we can all look forward to that. And I can lower my hand now.
Thanks, James. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you, Rachel, and everybody.
Yeah, and of
God
course,
bless you all.
2024, of course, general election and American elections. So a big opportunity for to upset the apple cart.
Oh yeah, or to expose them more.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, James. Thanks for coming on.